Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be installing a like a boat winch type deal, a hoist in my shop, because it's kind of a pain in the butt driving around with a camper shell on your truck all the time. You can't put really big stuff in there, but you can put bigger things in if you have a tonneau cover. But usually it's really handy to have a camper shell. I usually keep it on just around deer season, but it was such a pain in the butt taking it off last time that it's just been on, and deer season's about to roll around again. But I gotta go pick up some stuff tomorrow from down by Houston, so it needs to come back off. So I thought I would go buy this 1,600 pound winch and then some other hardware and stuff, and kind of throw away these janky sawhorses. I built these sawhorses that go up over the bedside of my truck, and I have to put one on each side, so it takes up a tremendous amount of space. Put one on each side, and then those tall boards in the corner, I have to lift up the camper shell and slide those underneath and put them on the sawhorses and then just drive right out from under it. It sounds a lot easier than it is, because it's actually a pretty awful process, and it's dangerous, and I really have to watch it. I have more room in here now than I did last time, so it might not be so bad, but I think it'd be a better storage option to hang my camper shell from the ceiling. And it probably only weighs 200 pounds or so, and this is rated for 1,600 pounds. All this chain and pulley and everything is up over 1,000. So I went way overkill, because camper shells are expensive and I don't want it to fall onto the ground. So yeah, I'm just gonna mount this on the wall. I'm gonna mount this pulley up on the ceiling, cut this chain. I'm going to bolt this to the side of my shop with those, and I'm going to take these eye bolts and put one on each side of a 6x6 and then run a 6x6 down the middle, and then we'll see how that goes, and we'll make adjustments on the fly if we need to. But I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think this is going to work, so we'll see. Worst case scenario, I just drop a camper shell on the ground from 14 feet. Alright, so the bolts that I got to attach this are way too big for the holes. So instead of going to get the right bolts, I'm just going to waller out these holes, obviously. So here we go. Here, I want to mount it on. I'm just going to stick this on here. All right, good Lord. Now for my next trick, I'm going to hang this up there. Actually, before we do that, we gotta pop this apart. Go. You really wanted that on there. Still want it on there. That's on there now. Fits in there nice. Glides nice and easy. So now it's time to chain this part to the ceiling. So I grabbed this heavy duty chain. This is like 2,200 pound chain or something like that, 3/8 I believe. And then this guy was weight rated. This is 3/8. This is weighted at 2,600 pounds, so that ain't going anywhere. I'm sweating after that. That was ridiculous. But these are the 2x6s. Well, this is a 2x6, and this is the other 2x6 that I used when I was dealing with these sawhorses. So now I'm going to be able to cut them down to where they are only as wide as I need them, which is just the Campershell plus probably 6 inches or so on the other side. So I'm gonna go grab my truck and pull her in here. I just missed a whole bunch of recording. I thought I was recording. Okay, so what I've done is put eye bolts through some 2x6s, and then I went in there and took the clamps out of the Campershell and lifted it up with my back to get those in there, and just shimmied them in. And then I'll show you the inside. I just put just screwed in a couple other 2x6s right there, so it would stay, you know, fairly square, or at least when you lift the Campershell up, these two won't suck front to back and back to front, and then have your Campershell come crashing down. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. That's how I see it going, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get some cargo straps and hook them to those eye bolts, and then crank that winch up, and then we'll see what happens. Well, it's raining out here. I don't know what happened. Oh, I guess I ran out of battery. There's a lot of useless footage in this, I'm telling you. I had to go back and redo several things. I had to drill 2 holes in this top rafter up here so the cable would have something to go to before it gets to the pulley, because if I just had it go. So I had to put a like a U bracket up there on that first beam that goes across. Otherwise, the cable would have been rubbing on the Campershell as it goes up if I would have gone from the winch straight to the pulley. So I had to put a second deal in there, and now we're gonna go ahead and put the cargo straps in the eye bolts. Doing this so they can start off about the same length. Should have 5 minutes of about 5 minutes of use time for the ZV1. Seems what it's about anymore. I'm not exactly sure where it stopped recording again, but I got it on the ground. I'm gonna let it hang out here because I've had all those straps for a while. I don't know how much I trust them. You can kind of see it's a really bright light. The deal there, the pulley on the chain up on the rafter, and then I had to go to that over there It's a little sketchy, and it doesn't sound good when I crank on it, but that's what we got to work with. We have this. I had to lower it to the ground to balance it out as best I could. And I got it good and balanced, so I'm just gonna let it hang here in case one of these straps snap or something, and then it'll only fall 2 inches instead of 10 feet or whatever. But yeah, I wish this would have gone better, and I wish I had a better camera. It's a good camera, really good quality, but the battery life is just ridiculous. So yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll go grab some brand new straps, re-level it out, and crank it up to the ceiling. We'll see how she goes. This is kind of a test of this little Amazon boat winch too over there, but everything seems to be holding up okay. So, all right, YouTube, I'm back. I got everything set up, and then I just didn't have a good feeling about the straps I had on it. So I went to Tractor Supply and I got new straps. Brand new 1,000-pound straps, obviously overkill, but I'd rather be overkill than underkill. And then I also grabbed a big old carabiner that's like an 800-pound carabiner that they can all hook to. That guy right there. So they're all hooked to that. And I got it up off the floor, got it even. It's mostly even. It's a little uneven, but it'll ride. And then the other thing that I did was I just had a U-bolt up there, and I went ahead and got a pulley and hooked that to the U-bolt. So I have a pulley. I have the winch to a pulley, and that just keeps the cable out of the way to the other pulley, and everything is way overrated as far as weight goes. So shouldn't have any problems there, hopefully. I would just hate to drop this thing, but I think it'll be okay. We'll see. I'm pretty sketched out by it, to be honest with you, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, I'll probably, once I get it up, I'll probably hook like a bungee cord to that main beam right there or something to the corner, so it's not allowed to spin if it gets some draft up in here or something. And then we'll see. So I'm gonna get to cranking, because it's 4 cranks for every 1 turn of the gear there. It's gonna take a minute. Well, there it is. I'm thinking that's about as high as we're probably going with that. It's pretty high. Put the Can-Am under it. And that's all I really need, is to be able to fit the Can-Am and the Suburban and the F-250 in here, and we'll be good. So, yeah, hopefully I don't come out tomorrow morning and find my Campershell on the ground all broken. I don't think I will though, because it's pretty overbuilt. We'll see. Probably do something to attach it to the wall that's a little less janky looking than that. Well, imagine that, my camera's overheating. But yeah, probably tighten that up. Just feels weird. I'll probably warn my kids not to walk under it. I probably won't walk under it. But yeah, I hope this helped you decide if you're gonna do this or not. It was pretty easy once everything was said and done. Man, the chain's all crazy up there. Let's see. is pretty nuts up there, but it'll be all right. But yeah, if you think that this is dangerous and a terrible idea, then let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'll take it into consideration, but probably not, honestly. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It kind of sucks not having any light over on this side. Just have to put some more lights up here. My next video will probably be putting more of these UFO lights. I bought 2 of these UFO lights on Amazon, and they are stupid bright. It's like two of them was 120 bucks or something, so they're not that cheap. They got like 200 LEDs in each one or something, 21 or 22,000 lumens. They're bright. I'm gonna take these fluorescents down and replace them with those. But yeah, I keep rambling. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.